Hey art snackers, welcome back to the channel. In case you're new here, my name is Roxanne, also known as By Bun, and I'm a mixed media artist and illustrator. Spring is here, and so is the April ArtSnacks box, along with one of my favorite sticker designs yet. For this box breakdown, it's gonna be like 2 challenges in one. Not only will I be completing the ArtSnacks challenge, but I'll also be tackling one of my daily prompts from the April Art Challenge. It's like challenge inception, a challenge within a challenge. Can I handle a daily prompt using only this month's supplies, all while showing you the yummy goodness that's inside the April ArtSnacks box? Of course I can. Because this is the ArtSnacks box breakdown. Welcome back to another box breakdown, the monthly video series where we take a closer look at some of the supplies and techniques found in the latest ArtSnacks box. As I mentioned earlier, this month I'm hosting the April Art Challenge, which is a 30-day art challenge I've hosted for 4 years now. It's a list of 30 daily prompts that you can interpret in any way and then use it to create daily artwork on any substrate and in any medium. There's really no rules. I've got all the info in the box down below for you, but be sure to join us over on Mix, where myself and a whole bunch of other artists will be sharing their work from the challenge. Remember, Mix is totally free to join and a great place to hang out online with other creatives. There's a link down below. Okay, enough of the chit chat. Let's spring into this month's box. To begin, I'm gonna be working in a mixed media sketchbook. To get sketchy, I'm reaching for our first item, the Pentel Orance OneClick mechanical pencil. This pencil features 0.7mm lead and a special super sliding sleeve, meaning you only need to click the pencil once to start using it. I'll admit, it's tough not to click it 3 or 4 times. Must resist clicking the pencil more than once. Back over in my sketchbook, I'll click once and start sketching. I decided to tackle the Day 5 April Art Challenge prompt, Folded, and I'm drawing up some folded paper cranes. Once I've darkened up the 2 main cranes, I'm now going to sketch a background in. I'm going to create a crazy tessellation-like pattern in the background that resembles the shape seen in my paper cranes. With my sketch ready to go, I now want to outline those 2 main cranes to really make them stand out from my background. For this, I'm grabbing the Zebra Zensations double-ended brush pen. And you guys, I seriously love this pen. You're a By Bun favorite now, aren't you? I'm talking to art supplies now. It's fine. This is my life now. This pen is double-sided with 2 flexible brush nibs, giving you a ton of versatility. The ink in this pen is also waterproof on both sides, which is gonna come in super handy for me a little later. You'll see for my artwork, I'm using the larger nib for an initial outline and then switching to the smaller nib to create some additional detail. Simply adjusting your pressure on the bouncy nib will let you control your line work. By the way, I love this pen so much, it's what I use to hand letter the entire April Art Challenge prompt list. With my cranes detailed and outlined, let's now work on the background. To get some color into all those shapes, I'm reaching for our next item, the Caran d'Ache Luminance 6901 colored pencil. This light, fast, and permanent colored pencil is super creamy and packed with vibrant pigment. So it's really easy to build up color by simply adjusting your pressure. You can see I'm playing around with light and dark areas to create an interesting and eye-catching background. And in case you're wondering, yes, this took me quite some time to fill in. But I think it was totally worth it because wowzers, look at that background. I now want to return my focus back to those central cranes. For this, I'm grabbing our last item in this month's box, the Ironlak Pump Action Paint Marker. This chunky paint marker and its 7mm chisel tip nib will write on a ton of different surfaces. The marker itself is also refillable and the nib is replaceable. So this could be a staple in your stash for a long time. Now this is a big marker, so it's gonna take quite a few pumps to get the paint flowing. But in due time, you'll slowly start to see it fill the grip area and creep down to the nib. Another pointer, while pumping, to preserve the fine tip of the chisel shape, apply more of the pressure into the heel of the nib. Once your nib is totally full of paint, you'll find that this marker delivers vibrant and bold color. Now because I'm working on a pretty small scale drawing here, I'm going to utilize one of my favorite paint marker techniques. I'll first put some of the marker on wax paper, then apply it to my illustration using water and a paintbrush. This will allow me to not only get into those small nooks and crannies, but also play with value. Once my cranes are fully filled in, I'll now use the paint marker straight up to add a bold border. After adding one final bold black outline around the cranes with the zebra pen, there you have it, the April ArtSnacks box. Challenges accepted and completed. If you're new to ArtSnacks and want to spring into some new supplies, I will put a link in the description box below where you can sign up. Of course, while you're here, don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe for future box breakdowns, join us for free over on Mix, and follow ArtSnacks on social media. This has been another ArtSnacks box breakdown, and I'll see you next month. Bye! Must resist clicking the pencil more than once.